Look, I fully understand a lot of the time when guys are watching videos about scams in Thailand, I'm pretty sure they think that us YouTubers are just making this shit up, okay? I truly believe that, and in all honesty, I understand why, because a lot of time we just get on here, we talk about things, we never show people the truth, the reality, or give you guys any evidence at all. So when I was editing this video, I realized that, yeah, I'm not really showing a whole lot here except for, I'm really just babbling on and on and on. So guys, what I did was I actually did some investigative reporting. So here's a video about the Thai driver's license scam that's going on here on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All kinds of places are trying to rip you off, trying to get you guys to send money to, well, essentially get a fraudulent driver's license here in Thailand. Don't let that happen to you. Guys, here's my video about how crazy it is, these scams when it comes to driving here in Thailand, and how you can protect yourself from it, what you need to do, and what you definitely don't want to do. Why, hello there guys, and welcome back to not only surviving but thriving, living in Thailand with me, your crazy kooky host. Yes, it is the king of the idiots, hopefully helping you guys avoid getting scammed when it comes to the international driver's permit and driving here in Thailand. Listen, I fully understand that all kinds of people on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts talking about how, oh, driving in Thailand is a big scam. The cops this, is cops that. This is actually not about that, guys. This is about what you need to properly be allowed to legally drive here in Thailand. And that is, if you're coming from North America, Canada, the United States, Europe, Australia, you have to have an international driver's permit. Please understand this, guys, okay? Because there's a huge scam going on Facebook right now that I want to talk to you guys about. You have to have an international driver's permit, okay? There's no such thing as an international driver's license. It is called a permit. If you have something that is called a license, it is actually fake, it's a fraud, it's a scam, and most likely you've paid 4 or 5 times what you should have paid for the actual real thing. Guys, please understand this, that right now there is so many different scams going on online as well as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All kinds of people are selling these absolute bullshit online international driving licenses or driver's licenses. They are worth nothing, okay? Please do not go online and order one. I made this mistake a couple of years ago, and you know what? It cost me $129 US. I never got that back. I got a phone call from US Customs fraud division asking me to call them about my driver's license because they actually confiscated my documents at the border, at customs. They would not ship them to me. They called me, explained this all to me. And guys, I've tried to talk to you guys about this in the past, but just the other day, one of my subscribers, a guy that I know really well down in Phuket, got himself caught up in a scam on Facebook for a Thai driver's license, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But first, I just want to clarify this with you guys, okay? If you're coming from Canada like myself, it doesn't matter if you have a Canadian driver's license, even if that has the proper motorcycle endorsement on it, guys. You still have to have an international driver's permit. And in Canada, to get that, you actually go to CAA. You pay $31. It takes about 5 to 15 minutes to get it. It's simple and it's easy. Now, if there's not a CAA office close to you, you can actually do it online, but it has to be through CAA, and it's only for people who are in an area where there's no CAA office. Keep in mind also, guys, that once that expires, you cannot renew it in another country or anything like that. You actually have to renew it back in Canada. And that goes for everybody. Doesn't matter what country you're from. If you're getting the international driver's permit, you have to get it in the country of your driver's license. You also, that's the only place you can renew them as well. Now, if you are an American, you would have to go to AAA, the American Automobile Association. However, there's also one that's called the American Automobile Touring Alliance. They are doing the IDP as well. They were doing them for a few years. They stopped. They are starting again here in 2025, and they are 25 US dollars. If you're from the UK, now I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know a whole lot about the UK. However, they do offer the IDP, and it is the cheapest I've seen. It's five and a half pounds. And you go and get that, guys, at places that they have the pay point. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest with you. I'll try and get some more information, put it in the link below. If you're from Australia, mates, you guys have to go to AAA as well, the Australian Automobile Association, and it is 51 Australian dollars. I think that's the most expensive one. Sorry guys, that really sucks, but it is what it is. And you have to have one here when you're driving in the Kingdom of Thailand. Now, really quick, I just want to tell you this. Please do not go online searching for IDPs, okay? Because anything you're going to buy online is going to be fake and fraudulent, and it could get you in a world of trouble if you go online and you buy one and you actually do get it through customs and stuff. If you were to have an accident, guys, and you have health insurance, your health insurance is not going to cover you because you have a fraudulent driver's license, okay? Also, if you're in Thailand and you have an accident and you hurt somebody else, they're not going to help you cover the payouts, and there's all kinds of different compensation that are paid to victims here. It's pretty crazy. They're not going to help you. So all expenses are going to be out of your own pocket. So please, when I tell you this, understand that any driver's license that you can obtain online from one of these companies, and they always say sponsored, blah, 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 they are absolutely worthless, okay? Completely, totally worthless. I'm actually going to put a link in the description below to a news report from, I believe it's NBC or ABC, talking about this. So you guys can watch that video. It's only like 2 minutes long, and they do talk about the fact that all of these licenses are completely, totally fake, okay? So again, understand you have to go to an actual authority. In Canada, CAA. In the United States, AAA, or the Automotive Touring Alliance. In the UK, guys, you used to be able to go to the post office and get it. They've stopped that. So apparently, yes, it's these places that offer PayPoint. You guys know what that is. I don't. In Australia, it's AAA, again, the Australian Automotive Association. Those are the only places, guys, that you're going to get a real, legal, authentic international driver's permit. Now, for the guys who are coming here and living long term, okay, please understand this, that your international driver's permit, although it is valid for an entire year, if you've been living here in Thailand for more than 90 days, there is the chance that the cops will not accept your international driver's permit, okay? If you're like me and you're on a tourist visa, most likely they're not going to say anything to you. If you are on a long-term visa, guys, there is a very good chance that you get pulled over, you show them your IDP, and you've been here for longer than 90 days. They don't have to accept your international driver's permit, and they can give you a 1,000 to 2,000 baht fine for that. I know it absolutely sucks. Hopefully, whatever cop pulls you over, whatever spot check you're going through, you're not running into a complete total, because at the end of the day, it is their discretion. If you've been here longer than 90 days on a long-term visa, retirement, education, whatever, you are supposed to actually get a driver's license that is recognized here, such as, well, a real Thai driver's license, which I'm going to get to here in a couple of minutes, guys, because there is a scam going on right on Facebook. Here's the crazy thing about Thailand and scams, okay? You usually expect scams to be hidden, you know, not so accessible. Right now, and I know this for a fact, guys, because a subscriber of mine just got scammed with this, and I reached out to the company, found out the exact same thing, that yes, it is a total scam. What they're doing is they're offering to get you a Thai driver's license, and it's 1,500 baht for a motorcycle, 2,500 baht for a car, and 3,500 baht for the two of them. So what they do is they tell you right in the ad that, oh, you don't have to worry about it. If you don't have time, we'll take the test for you. How that can be legal in the first place blows my mind. And I really have to wonder why anybody would fall for this, but hundreds of guys are falling for it all of the time. That's why these companies, these scam artists are able to afford to run Facebook ads the way that they are, because they are everywhere. If you're living here in Thailand and you have a Thai heavy feed on Facebook or Instagram, you get so many of these ads. It is crazy. So I reached out to them, and what they said was for a motorcycle license, I would have to send them 1,500 baht. So sent them the 1,500 baht. Then all of a sudden they come back with, well, you also have to have the health certificate. So I knew this going into it, and they automatically say, don't worry, we can get one for you. It's 300 baht. I replied, no, that's okay. I already have one. I will send it to you. After I did that, they said, perfect. You will get your driver's license in a couple of days. However, we need you to send us 5,990 baht for this QR code, because it's the only way that you can get your driver's license. And then what they will do is they will then reimburse you the 5,990 baht for the QR code. Now, really quick, the funny thing about this QR code is, here's how crazy this scam is. They try to convince you that you need the QR code so that when your agent brings you your license, they can verify that it's you. Forget the fact that the little picture on your driver's license, they should be able to look at that, look at you and go, okay, yeah, that's you. Or the fact that you're meeting their agent in the first place. But they're playing off of this to give you reassurances so that you think that, oh yes, this is completely, totally legit, when it's anything but legit. It is actually complete, total bull. According to them, it costs money to be able to set up the QR code, which is absolute bullshit, okay? Not only that, they give you a completely, totally different account that they want you to send it to instead of the original one. So what they're doing is they're essentially either blackmailing you or they're just outright scamming you for that $59.90, and you're never going to get it. So guys, please understand this, okay? There's no simple, easy workaround to get a driver's license or anything like this. Do not go down that fraudulent road. If you really want to get a driver's license here in Thailand, I will do another video in a couple of days telling you just how simple it is. Believe me, I am quite possibly the world's biggest simpleton, okay? I am dumb as, and I was able to do it completely, totally by myself. If I can do it, you can do it for sure. Guys, listen, all of my videos, I try my best to help you guys get a lot for your baht, save your money, not get yourselves into trouble, and live your best life possible. If you're coming to Thailand, boys, I'm going to tell you something. You have to have your international driver's permit. Get it from the proper authority. Do not get here without one and then start blaming the cops because you're getting tickets, you're getting fines. That's your fault, okay, for not having one. Next off, guys, don't try to do things the simple, easy, like don't take the cop-out way all of the time. Go do something for yourself. Going and getting your Thai driver's license is actually a fun experience. And I'm going to straight up tell you, boys, going to transportation, there's all kinds of, let's just say there's lots of lovely things to pass the time while you're there, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Do not send any money to any of these scammers offering you a driver's license on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. They are all scams, okay, guys? Any place that tells you that, oh, you don't have to do the examination, we'll do it for you. They are an absolute bullshit scam. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I hope you're living your best life. If you're not living your best life, find out what you need to do today, because in the end, you only have one. Anything less than the best, well, it is actually a scam and a felony. Till next time, guys, cheers. Well, thanks for making it this far into the video. You're either really, really bored or really, really drunk. I'm not sure which one it is, but as I said in the intro, I'm pretty sure a lot of people think when they're watching these scam videos that we presenters, we're just making all of this shit up. So what I did was I actually went back on Facebook and I found a company offering these Thai driver's license. You don't have to have any experience. You don't even have to write the test. They'll do everything for you, blah, 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 blah. So what I did was I reached out to them and I started asking them just basic questions about the cost. And the guy was very quick to want to get me off of Facebook onto Line or WhatsApp. I'm not sure why they do that, but it just seems it's one of those weird things that happens here all of the time when you're talking to scammers, okay? So anyways, I did agree. I added him to Line and I started asking him very basic questions about the cost. And of course, he's coming out with it's 1,500 baht total. There's no other cost, etc., etc. So I did ask him, well, what about the medical certificate? And then it's, well, that's an extra 300 baht. So it's really 1,800 baht. So knowing what I've learned over the course of the last 2 weeks making this video, I started asking him about this QR code thing and is there going to be an extra fee at the end? How do I get my license? Do I have to have this QR code? And he starts getting quite upset with me and going on about how it's 1,800 baht, it's 1,800 baht, it's 1,800 baht total, blah, 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 blah. Do you not understand English? Do you not understand English? And you can see he's getting aggressive with me in these texts. And I keep asking him, listen, can you please just answer this one question for me? Do I have to do a deposit for this QR code? And he's going on about how there's no QR code. Do you not understand English? Blah, 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 blah. And he's just getting ruder and more aggressive as we go along. Do you want it or not? Are you going to use me? Yes or no? And I repeatedly ask him, is there an extra charge? All throughout, he's telling me, no, 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 and you don't understand English. And then I finally say to him, hey, mate, listen, you know, I'm doing this investigative video and I have a YouTube channel and I'm going to be talking about this. And that is when he finally admits that, yes, there is a QR code fee in the end. So guys, all of the stuff that I'm telling you, I don't make this shit up. I'm trying to save you guys time, money, and frustration here in Thailand, showing you what these scams actually are, okay? So anybody that's trying to do something the easy way by, you know, going and getting a license that in the end is fraudulent, most likely you're being ripped off, okay? And this is a prime example. You guys can go on your Facebook. If you're searching anything in Thailand about driver's license, all of a sudden you're going to be hit with all kinds of companies offering you these driver's licenses. And I'm going to tell you something, guys, it's a fucking scam. That's all it is. As you can see, I asked the guy several different times and he finally admits that yes, there is a fee, this QR code thing. And what's going to happen is, guys, you're just going to wind up paying about 7,780 baht or 90 baht, sorry, and you're going to get nothing. You're going to get absolutely nothing except for pissed the because you got ripped off. Anyways, guys, that's it. Again, live your best life. And I'm going to tell you something. Getting ripped off for 7,000 or 8,000 baht is not living your best life. Don't let it happen to you. Till next time, guys. Cheers.